Bullying. It is defined in the dictionaries to force one's way aggressively or by intimidation. For many around the world, this still remains a daily reality, a reality where those that are being targeted feel afraid and alone. We have multiple perspectives on this very serious problem that is still in search of a long-term solution.
All of us agree has got to stop. Cyberbullying, though, is still growing strong.
Cyberbullying is becoming more prevalent. Their outrage and their grief, and to demand that something be done.
I just think a lot more needs to be done in the school systems to protect everybody's children.
People talk about bullying, and sometimes you hear this kids will be kids.
I'm starting to think I don't feel anything anymore.
I feel like I can never escape it.
Tyler hanged himself.
You got to dispel this myth that bullying is just a normal rite of passage.
You're so fat. You take out like the whole jersey. Oh no! Oh my God, your glasses are doggy scary. Put those sunglasses back on. You're looking like a troll.
Maybe I lost my son in vain.
I promise you'll get better. I have so much support.
As a parent of a teenage daughter, I mean, you're just sick of it. It's simply criminal activity.
What makes a bully? Very often children who bully are themselves aggressive. They're having troubles with emotional regulation. They're having troubles managing themselves. They have sometimes problems being empathic towards other people. Children who are repeatedly aggressive towards other children, very often those kids are often the children who are ending up being victimized.
For many, being a target of bullying is not a one-time occurrence, but rather a battle that has to be fought repeatedly, often daily. The pain and anxiety associated with it can last a person's lifetime.
It's the chronic bullying that really hurts kids. It's the chronic bullying that goes up the pipe to become depression. The kinds of things that kids get teased about are very painful. The leading thing that young people are teased about is weight, homosexuality, or sexual orientation.
It bothered me because people would be like, faggot, fag, and they'd taunt me in the hallways, and I felt like I could never escape it.
The way you appear, the way you talk, what nationality you are. The problem with bullying is not the odd pushing and shoving, or even someone calling you names. It's when it happens over and over and again.
And the loss of lives to bullying continues to happen over and over again. However, with each new story surfacing in the media, public awareness of the issue continues to grow.
More these high-profile, or the increases in these high-profile cases where children, very young people, have killed themselves under very visible circumstances, particularly kids who have been made more visible by the internet. Those kids actually have pushed the adults and the governments to make a difference.
Being a teen isn't always easy, but being a bullied teen can feel unbearable. In October 2012, fed up with the pain she had endured, Coquitlam teen Amanda Todd decided to take her own life. Her mother, Carol, has since become an anti-bullying advocate to help prevent such a tragedy from happening again.
The bullying and the cyberbullying was always there. It's been there in schools, it's been there. I've talked to people who are in their 60s and 50s and 20s, and there's been some form of it all along. I think when people do get bullied, or they go internal and they don't really want to talk about it, whether it's an embarrassment, it's fear of showing that there was a weak part in their life. And so after Amanda died, I just felt that someone needed to speak out for the issues at hand and my daughter's story. And she was the one that brought it out into the forefront with her video. I just took it as I just needed to carry on her message. She started something. I couldn't just let it drop. And her video reached the far reaches of the globe. I still get messages from France and Germany and kids reaching out in their own countries. And so it tells me that what Amanda did and what she started was a message to the world to make everyone stand up and be aware of it and be the voice to make change.
According to the Canadian Institutes of Health Research, at least 1 in 3 adolescent students have reported being bullied recently. Following her daughter's death, Carol founded the Amanda Todd Legacy Foundation.
She was a very energetic, spirited child who wouldn't take no for an answer when she was little. I remember a story where at school, she took initiative. She liked helping people. She did a shoe drive, so she got a bunch of her little friends. This was grade 3, I believe. And they made signs up. People would donate the shoes from their closets, and they'd all line them up, and they were going to give them to Share or whomever to donate. It was just this way of helping. She loved to help kids. She loved to help people. And so that was the part of her that people didn't see. I truly think that someone needs to carry on what she started. And I'm not the only one. I've got people who support me, and it's the parents of the kids that we've lost, and they are the biggest voices out there right now. We have nothing to gain from it except helping other kids. We can't help our own, but we can help our other kids or our future grandkids from other, the siblings of the children we've lost.
Thanks.
Here in North Vancouver, the anti-bullying movement is also taking off. Sole Girls founder Ashley Wiles explains how the organization's goal is to keep youth self-esteem up through keeping on the move.
Sole Girls is an organization that empowers girls. It's an 8-week program that empowers girls through physical activity. This is important right now because girls are going through so much crazy stuff right now. Sole Girls! Sole Girls provides a safe environment for girls to come and release their inner awesome. We have kind of a whole itinerary, and every day is going to look very similar to that itinerary. We're going to start with an icebreaker, so this is going to allow the girls to come and talk and be themselves, meet new friends. Start with the self, so who am I, what are my strengths, my values, what does it mean to be me? We start talking about confidence and goal setting, physical health, so every day has its own topic, and we'll discuss that with the girls. From there, we're going to go into start doing activities. We'll stretch, and then we'll go for a run. What we're doing is promoting any type of physical activity to get girls moving. And we continue throughout the program to build the girl's self-esteem and how she feels about running, how she feels about being physically active for a longer period of time until she's ready to run the 5K at the end of the 8 weeks.
To me, being a Sole Girl means running as much as you can and talking with your friends about what you like to do.
For me, Sole Girls means like being confident in yourself and like having trust in yourself. Believing in yourself and like running.
SOLEGRLS! Sole Girls runners are the very best. Go Sounders!
With 1 foot forward at a time, the fight against bullying continues until change is within reach. For Local Connection, I'm Clayton Timko.